What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish and Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we do another not regionals question answer. It's a regionals recap, I guess. I don't know why I just messed up there. Whatever. But as you see, we have two people here instead of just one. And just introduce yourself real quick, just in case the people don't know who you are.
I'm Sammy.
And I'm Israel Sosa.
There we go. All right. So what regionals are we talking about here?
AZ Regionals.
All right. So before we start off everything, I know some people are gonna hate them because they didn't want to show their list, but they do have friends going to Philly, and then they do have another regionals, right? If I remember correctly.
In North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah,
We
so-
kind of still maybe.
Yeah, but like, I mean, if Sosa wins again, if one of the Sosa wins again, then they'll probably have another video, and then they'll probably show the list because I mean,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
yeah,
After San Jose.
exactly, for sure. All right. So what deck are we talking about here?
Yveltal Archeops.
Alright,
We
so-
both play the same deck, just one card difference.
And what's that one card difference? I had a lot of people already ask me what's that one difference.
I played computer search.
And I play Dowsing.
Okay. And the thing I was telling people is that y'all were too poor and y'all don't have like enough money for 2 computer searches or something like that. But is there a real reasoning why y'all didn't like play different ace specs?
I think it's just like my brother was just dumb enough. I told him we have another Dowsing machine, and he looked through the extra cards and he just didn't notice it. And then right when we were about to turn in our decks, I was like, Sammy, you didn't put Dowsing? It's like, no, I didn't see it. I just showed him to the card. He's like, well, I'm just going to play with computer search.
Yeah, I didn't even bother switching. Fuck it.
Now, if you did found the dowsing, would you have kept it at dowsing, or would you keep the computer search in?
Well, when I was just drawing with my hand, I was just like, before the tournament, I was just kind of like, you know what, computer search actually might be pretty good, especially with my playstyle. I kind of like gets everything set up first instead of going late game with the dowsing. So
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, usually when we see like Maxie's or Archie's deck, they always play like computer search. But I guess before we get into like the breakdown of what you played against, how often did you get the Archeop set up on turn 1 if you needed it?
I got when I did need it, like round 3, I got it. I got it out turn 1 2 times both games.
Okay.
That was actually pretty consistent. Yeah. So that was the only time I used it though.
Okay. What about you, Israel?
Turn 1, I got it twice out of the 30-something games I played. But outside of turn 1, like turn 2 or 3, I got it out like maybe 4 times. It was a little harder to work with Dowsing Machine to get the Archeops, but it was just, in my opinion, just a better ace spec for my play style.
Okay. All right. So let's go over day 1. What decks did y'all play against, and how did the matches go?
First round, I played against Night March. Fortunately had to pay a friend. I had to play Chris Nguyen, which he was barely getting back into the game, so he kind of didn't know exactly what his deck, what his cards did. Round 2, I played against Night March. Night March, Vespa Queen. That was pretty interesting. So round 3, I played against Bundle B, Sableye, Garbodor, that lock deck, whatever.
Yeah.
Round 4, I played against the Night March. Or no, actually, just kidding. No, I played against Night March. Round 5, Mirror Match, Yveltal. Round 6, Blastoise. Round 7, I played against the Virizion Genesect. That was pretty interesting. I saw a bunch of them top table, like round 4 or 5 there, so it was pretty interesting to see. There was a bunch of them playing with Yveltal and everything. Round 8?
I think so.
Yeah.
Round 8, I played against Blastoise. And then round 9, Mirror Match Yveltal.
Okay. I know you didn't really discuss this, but what were the decks that you lost to or tied to, or did you go 9-0?
No. After when I played against Virizion Genesect, I ended up we tied on time. So yeah, he was fishing. Game 1, it was just me sweeping. Game 2, he fished out G Booster for game. He like set up for 6 and then Junipered for 7 with like 20 cards in his deck, so he was able to get it. I was just waiting for it. And then game 3 went to time. It was really close. If I were to get like a couple more minutes, though, I'm pretty sure I had the game. I was already down to 4 prizes. I'm still at 6 with like no energies. And then I lost my last round to Yveltal. I got 2-0'd by Eli. He's a really good player. I just couldn't get the response Yveltals to his Yveltals EXs. So Yeah, that was my last. That was my only loss of the day.
Okay.
Oh, my turn.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, sure.
I was like, I think we're to the day two. Okay,
No,
for
no,
me,
no.
day one, first round, I played against Night March. First game was kind of like a little lopsided, and then the second game, it was close, but she kind of misplayed. She had 180 to do with Mew EX to any of my Pokemon, but she didn't account to resistance to my Darkrai. So she lost at that turn because of that mistake. Um, Round two, I played against Kenny Wisdom with his Blastoise. It was fun to see his face expression with my Getsus. I got like 6 off turn 1, and then a couple turns later I won. And then game 2, he kept whiffing on a couple things, and he just ended up losing the series. Round 3, I played against another Blastoise, one of my friends in AZ. We ended up tying in that one. If I would have had like maybe a couple more minutes, I would have probably won that one. Round 4, I played against the Bioplume deck that Brandon Smiley and Sean Hip played. It was very surprising. That's when Archie Ups came in clutch for me. Game 1, I got a turn 1. Game 2, he got turn 1 Bioplume. Game 3, I got turn 4 Archie Ups, and I won there.
Okay.
What round are we? 5?
5, yeah.
5. Played against a mirror match. We ended up tying on that one. Just those games just take forever. If each one just took so long, and if we would have kept going like another 10 minutes, I would have lost. I prized like a dark patch and like 4 energies into my dowsing. So it was my living nightmare, just waiting to happen. Round 6, I get down paired to Trevenant Gengar, and it was actually a pretty close series. I have to give him credit. It went 2-1. Then I went on up and I played against. Where are we? 6? 7.
Yeah, we're on 6. You're at
Yeah,
2.
6. Yeah.
So you're at
7.
7. This time you're at
7. Okay, so I played against Donphan?
Yeah.
I don't
It was
know.
Don. I'm pretty sure it was Donphan. I remember you.
I just said remember and you don't. Like.
I don't remember if it was the Donphan or.
Yeah,
It was Donphan. It was Donphan. I played Donphan round 7. I 2-0'd him. Archips did work on that one. Round 8, I played against Togiratina. I played against Abigail. She finished 9th in this tournament. Very close series. Then the last round, I played against another mirror match, but it was exactly like he was playing Yveltal Archie-ups, but he wasn't playing lasers. It was more of a getting the Archie-ups out, and I took the more of the advantage because I was playing lasers.
Did he play Faded Town in his deck?
No, he played Shadow Circle.
Okay, that's very interesting. So I guess Israel, you had the better record day 1.
Yeah, I finished second seed with 702.
I finished 3rd with 711.
Okay, yeah. All right. So going to day 2, y'all both excited because y'all need like 2 wins, like 2 ties or something like that.
In theory, we needed 31 points, so we needed like 2 wins and 2 ties or something. Yeah, around the lines of that.
Okay. So who wants to talk about the day 2 first?
I guess I'll go first. Round 1, I played against Michael Stromp, I think his name was, playing Totina. It was a really close series. Like, it went to game 3. Game 1, he dead drew, and game 3, he dead drew. But game 2, like, he got the log going, and I couldn't draw shit. And then round 2, I played against Israel, so we ended up IDing. And at that point, we're just like, okay, one more win and we're in. So round 3, I played against Eli. I lost him again for the second time. So, and then round 4, I played. What did I play against? I played against Blastoise. I played against Jonathan. Ended up going to the finals. I beat him, so then that almost guaranteed my spot. So I ended up IDing with Abigail last round, who was playing Totina. We played for fun match and stuff, but I ended up winning. But we ID'd, so that put me at 30 points. So I ended up cutting at 6 seed.
Okay. How many points was Abigail at?
30 also.
Oh, okay. So only 130 missed?
Only 130 missed.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. That stinks. All right. So what happened to top 8?
Then top 8, I got paired up with Eli again. So I was like, shit. The reason I like, it's just every time I play against him, like, I couldn't get the response to Yveltal. Like he played Headringers, so they eliminated my muscle band, and then I could never get the laser to respond to it. So he ended up taking the series 2-0. So I kind of just like, damn it, kid, you ruined my weekend. You beat me 3 times. He's the only person I lost to all weekend.
So I guess he was like your kryptonite. I guess people say.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Your only 3 losses with the same person. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I thought third time would be the charm, but apparently it wasn't.
It was a charm for him. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He's a good player, though. He's a good player. He's a
Okay,
good
yeah.
guy.
All right. So I mean, but still, top 8's very great. So congratulations.
Thanks, man.
All right. So Izzy, what about you?
Day 2, I played against Eli, and I beat him. I beat him 2-0.
He dead drew one game.
Game 1, he was doing okay, and then game 2, he dead drew, unfortunately. Then I played against this guy. I beat him in the fun game. And then round 3, I played against Tyler. I can't pronounce his last name, but he played Blastoise. He couldn't get Archeops. I didn't play Getsus against him, and he just could not get the Archeops. Not even the Archeops, the Blastoise. The Blastoise.
You played Archeops and
Yeah,
Blastoise.
meta. Right.
He couldn't get Blastoise for some reason. Just 2 games is just downhill for him.
Hey, but we take those.
What's that?
Did we take those? We take those wins.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
you take those 3 points.
Win's a win.
And then I played against Abigail again. We ended up tying. It was just a long game. Then the last round I ID'd against Jonathan. I wanted my brother to get in, and he just needed an ID. We did the math. I was like, okay, there's no point of like scumbagging Jonathan out of cut since he never made cut, and I needed a Blastoise into the top cut, so I was like, all right, yeah, I'll give you the ID. Top 8, I played against Brandon Smiley with his Vileplume deck. First game, he got turn 1 Vileplume. It was close. I was fighting back, which is surprising with the turn 1 Vileplume. I was kind of dead drawing in the middle, but at the very end, I just couldn't get away from the Agi-Slash. Everyone had its special energy on it, and I just needed a light sign of the win, but just couldn't draw it. Game 2, he just scooped real quick. He discarded 1 Vileplume, then priced the other one. And then game 3, what really helped me won is he discarded 2 AZs in the beginning, and I knew he played 3. So there was this period of time where I started setting up a Night Spear, and I set up this 3 prize play, forcing him to use that 3rd AZ. And when he did, I trapped his Vileplume and just killed that, and then got to use my items again and just won from there. Top 4, I played against Sander. I was worried when I got paired up to him. I did not want to play him. It was just, for like 15, 20 minutes, I was thinking of a strategy, just trying to beat him, and there's just nothing. And then my brother told me about he only didn't play any really draw cards besides Chorus and N. So I was like, okay, maybe Getsus could work. I was going with that strategy game 1, and I got Getsus. I used Getsus, and I got 1 item, maybe 2. And that was my only supporter, so I was dead drawing for the 2 turns that he was hitting me for 210. Then I Getsus the second time in that game. I got 2 again, and I got the Enhanced Hammer from the top deck, enhanced one of his Megas. I killed the active one, and then he just couldn't get a response for a while, and eventually I got 10 energies on an Yveltal to kill pretty much anything on his board.
Okay.
Then game 2, I got the Toad, turn 1, and then he killed the Toad. I Getsus for 6. He couldn't do anything, and I just took over and won that series.
Gets his MVP there.
Getsus was definitely MVP, at least for the second game, not the first one. And then the finals, I played against Jonathan. It was good to see him in the finals. Game 1, he didn't get the Blastoise. He didn't get the Blastoise turn 1. I got the turn 1 Toad Lock. He couldn't get anything going. I won that one. Game 2, he got the Blastoise. I couldn't get anything going. He beat me there. Game 3, I got the Getsus with the Toad Lock for turn 2, and he just that was it.
Pretty much secured his fate right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, congratulations on winning the whole tournament.
Thank you.
I guess if people are new and don't know anything about you, how many regionals championships is that now?
4.
There you go. And
4 in 3 years.
that's amazing. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And they were all with Darkrai, correct?
Yes, all with Darkrai.
And just some people think that Israel only plays Darkrai decks. That is a false. That boy did play Landy Bats for Worlds.
And then one night for 1 cities.
Oh, I didn't know you played Night March.
I played Night March for 1 cities, and after that, I never wanted to play the deck ever again.
Alright. So I guess we won't really ask this question to Israel because we know why he played it, but Sammy, why did you decide to play Darkrai, Yveltal, for regionals?
Well, at first, I wasn't even going to the tournament until the day before. And then I was set in stone on playing Night March Archeops. But then I was thinking on the card right there, like Israel was telling me about the deck. I'm like, holy shit, like Gets is just amazing. Especially in this kind of, like, if I'm playing Night March, if I get Gets turn 1, I'm like, that ruins the whole match, basically. So I took some extra cards, an extra Darkrai, and then I ended up borrowing some cards from everybody else that was staying at Jeremy's place. Shout out to them, thank them for letting me borrow some cards. But yeah, I ended up building the deck, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm set in stone playing this deck, and I loved Getsis. Getsis was like the go-to supporter turn 1 on like all my matches. So I just ended up playing Darkrai. I'm like, you know what, if I play the same deck as Israel at Worlds, if he can do just as good there, I'll just stick with the same deck as him. So I gotta give him a big credit.
There you go. So, Israel, were you the one who really made the deck, or did anybody help you make it?
I got a little bit of advice from here and there. I mean, I built like the first structure of it, but I got like a little bit like it's like what should I add, what should I not add, and I talked to Keon, and then I talked to Daniel Lynch. Bradley gave me some ideas on it, and then at the last like couple days, I put it all together, and I was like, okay, this is what we're gonna run. And then the Getsis was like, as I'm driving to AZ, my buddy Drew Allen from Canada told me about this Getsis, and he said just add it in. This thing will just take over Blastoise, and I was like, it's in. No, say no more.
Yeah, once I heard that, I'm like, okay.
I guess the funny thing is, when he talked to you about guesses, did he tell you about the nationals thing they had a couple years ago?
The
With the Blastoise, like with
No, with the
Canadian.
guesses thing. Yeah, with the guesses Canada thing in 2012.
I think I remember it.
Like when they played guesses, they would discard the item cards instead of shuffling back into the deck.
no, I didn't know that. Well, people were doing that to me throughout the tournament. I was like, no, you put it back to the deck.
Oh, that'd be so broke if it didn't.
Oh my god.
Holy
There'll be like a 4-of in every
Yeah.
deck.
So,
Okay, I guess back to the deck. You talk about Archeops a lot, but I think both of y'all only used it like maybe once or twice. If you're going back into the tournament, do you still keep it in the deck, or do you cut it for more consistency?
Definitely, I would definitely keep it. It's just knowing that you have like a safe out against evolutions. Like if you get it out against like evolution decks, it's just dominant. They have to get the hex just to evolve, and just making them put in that kind of pressure is just always nice as a Darkrai player instead of trying to work for your 6 prizes. And also, just in fairness, I didn't get to use Archeops as much just because I played against Blastoise mostly. So,
yeah, same here. Just Archeops is just that safe route. You don't want to like go into like against Yveltal or anything like that and not have an out. It's also really like it's another supporter. Like if Maxi is the only card you have, like, and you have the combinations to get the Archeops, might as well get it out. You're down one bench space, but like that's 5 cards right there.
That's very true. Okay. I guess both of y'all did play Night March, but I think Sammy played against 2 of them. How would you go along that matchup? Because it seems like with a combination like Joltix and maybe even Mew, like they should be able to beat you. On paper, it seems like they would, but how does that matchup usually work out?
When I played against it, I get his turn 1, and then I would like none of them really exploded on me turn 1. They would get like 4 Night Marches and discard 5 at most, and I would able to take like 2-3 prizes with just Toad itself, and then from there I would just right there I'll be setting up a Darkrai at the back, and from there they can't really respond to it. So that was just my way of taking the matchup. At some points it was like pretty tough, like if like you don't have like the dark patches or anything and you're just sitting alone with nothing It's just a Yveltal. So you have to start Yveltal. That's like 2 prizes that they could take potentially. But yeah, I just get this Toadlock
Okay.
was my route. Yeah.
For me, it was just like I kind of knew what I was doing. I know very well not to put an Yveltal EX down, no matter what. Until I see at least 1 or 2 Mews, then I will put it down. But most of the time, I will Juniper it away, Battle Compressor. Just as long as I have one, I'm fine. Otherwise, it's just focus on Darkrai, Sableye kick some kills, Baby Bird do his part, Toad even doing his thing. But it's mostly just Darkrai in that matchup.
Also, another thing was like I remember I was playing against when I was playing against somebody like I started Yveltal, so this guy was dumping his Punkaboos and his Lampets. So I'm like, okay, Darkrai, double Dark Patch energy, and I was just sniping all the Joltics, killing the Mews, taking 3 prizes. I did that. That's how I took 6 prizes in 2 turns. So that was like
That's dirty.
a little bait.
Yeah. All right. Now I guess the other question we have, I know Brad Kershio, he played against a Manectric deck, and that was the only thing he tied against day one. How do you feel the matchup against a Manectric is?
Oh, to be honest, I didn't practice against it. I kind of like in my head, I didn't think Manectric would be there just because of the hype of Blastoise and Night March, and those two kind of gave Manectric a hard time. So I really didn't practice against it. But if I had to take a route, it would be just going in with like exactly what Night March, just going with Darkrai, and then just set up an Yveltal in the back just in case.
Okay. All right. Now I guess the next question is, did you ever like miss any cards? Like, is there any card you want for your deck, like that you never could have drawn, like you didn't have and you wish you could draw into?
Is there a card that I would draw into? You go first. I actually have to think about it. There is a card now.
I was satisfied with my 60 cards. Everything, I don't know. For me, I just ran hot. I mean, to be honest, everything came out exactly what I needed. I need a supporter. I draw the supporter. I need the enhanced hammer. I draw the enhanced hammer.
Maybe playing a Tool Scrapper since I lost a Headringer like 3 times. So that was something that would have been nice to draw into.
Okay.
Other than it's really flawless then.
Alright, I guess the next question is, so you talked about the enhanced hammer, just one game against the Mega Rayquaza against Xander in top 4, but overall, was it a helpful card or was it kind of dead?
But I also played mostly Blastoise, so it was kind of dead.
True, yeah.
But in the matchups, like mirror matches and all that, it was definitely dirty to use. Just like they don't expect just a 1-of, so it kind of throws them off. But being able to use also Dowsing too, or just like throw out Sableye just to junk hunt the enhanced hammer, just knowing that would come in handy later was always nice.
Yeah, it definitely helped me in the Night March matchup. They would be loading up like a Mew or something in the back, or not Mew, like Punkaboo in the back while they have one active. So drawing that enhanced hammer and able to take them back a turn and getting rid of their stadium was really clutch.
All right, fair enough. I guess, I mean, we pretty much covered a lot about the deck. I can't really think of anything else overall. But how many championship points do you have right now?
I'm at 105, I believe. How much does Worlds get? Like top
40.
40?
40 for day 2 competitors.
Okay, so I'm at 115. Yeah. I thought it was 30 points. Oh, I'm bad.
No, you still got day 2, so that's fair enough.
I'm at 208.
Hey, there you go. Now, I don't think either one of y'all got top 16 last year, if I remember correctly.
I got top 32 last. Well, top 32, not this last World.
I mean, for overall, for the day 2 invite. Sorry.
No, I finished like 19th or 20th, something around the lines. I kind of blew it at the very end. Could not place in anything.
Shit, I got my 300 points and I was done.
I guess that's a good. I think we already know the answer for Sammy here, but I guess Izzy, are you gonna try to go for that day 2 invite? Because you're so close last year.
I probably won't make the huge grind. We'll see how. If I win somehow miraculously, I win San Jose Regionals, then I'll think about going for it. If I don't get better than 4th place, I won't do it. I'll just get 300 and just call it a day.
Hey, I mean, that's fair enough. We take those 300 because, I mean, what? All 3 of us, we got the day 1 invite, then we made it to day 2. So
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Well,
I'll definitely going to Nats though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Did you go to Nats last year? Yeah, yeah, I went
I
to
did.
nationals. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I gave you the deck.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying you were going to nationals. I was like, well, I hope so. Like, never mind. But that's okay. Okay. But do y'all want to give any shout outs to anybody?
Shout out to everybody that let me borrow cards for the tournament. Yeah,
Definitely shout out to Jeremy for letting us stay at his place.
yeah, Jeremy.
That was definitely nice of him.
Shout out to MTG Deals, of course. You guys can check them out, mtgdeals.com. They have a sick buy list and they pay really well. So I would definitely go check out their site.
And yeah,
Shout out to our
shout out
parents.
to our parents, our group.
Yeah, Cali, all
You
day.
know, shout out to everyone that watched the streams, and shout out to people that are checking out this video.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Damon, where's your beanie at?
It's right here, but it's
Oh.
it's like hecka hot in my house, so.
Did you wear it during top 8?
No, I did not. I had
Ah.
some really messed up hair this weekend.
That's why you lost supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I
Person.
could like if maybe I would have drawn hot like Israel. If I was wearing-
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview. Congrats on top 8 and winning the whole tournament. And
Well, thank you.
hopefully at California, I'll get the same showing at regionals. Maybe cool if y'all both got first and second. Like, how would that work out? Would y'all like if theoretically y'all got if y'all got first and second, how would you play that out? Like, would you play like a real 3 games, or like would you mess around?
No, we wouldn't. We wouldn't play. We'd just call it a day and just leave. I would give him the win though.
There you go.
Yeah. But if I'm sure if they're streaming, we'd do like little fun
We'll
match.
get like
Yeah.
Steam decks or something.
We'll do-
We'll make it fun.
Yeah. Just to mess around.
Alright, guys. Well, thank you so much for doing this. Thank you to everybody who's watching. Hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.